Welcome back to another episode of What's Going On, only on RETV. I'm your girl, DamitaJo, and we have another great show for you this week. Now, I want to start out this week by talking about the fact that there seems to be some countries that are in talks of pulling away from the American dollar. Now, I've looked at the stories on different websites, and I can't seem to figure out exactly how this is going to affect us. Like, I know that it will affect us, but I'm trying to figure out what does that look like. So I don't know. I couldn't find any articles that I really wanted to, you know, I guess rely on. I'm still doing research, but the thought came to my mind back when the pandemic first started and the grocery stores were, the lines were like out of this world, right? And we had the whole quarantine thing, and then we had to, things were selling out and all of that, right? And it just brought some things to my mind of how we could possibly prepare. I mean, because the whole point is like, you know, being able to survive whatever is coming. So a few tips that, I don't know, maybe I have my tinfoil hat on. You guys can get down in the comments below. Let me know what your thoughts are. But my suggestion is that whenever you go grocery shopping, definitely make sure you pick up dry beans, make sure you pick up some canned goods. I mean, not that you're going to eat them right now, but just to have them just in case, because even if something does happen and you end up with all these things, you will now be a resource for somebody else as well. So, dry beans, flour, seasonings, sugar. Don't go out and spend all your money on extra stuff. But if you in the store and you see, oh, these beans are 10 for $10, grab those. Or, things like olive oil, like, I don't know, whatever it is that is that the shelf life is like sustainable and it's on sale and you can just get it for a later date. And if you have a deep freezer, definitely, utilize that. We don't know what's going to happen because I feel like when COVID hit, that was a shock to everybody. So who knows what's going to happen. As of right now, I think China, Russia, and India are in talks of pulling away from the American dollar. And it looks like they're looking towards the UN. Now, UN is, people say yen, but there's some debate over what the proper pronunciation is, and I feel like I've learned that it's not even UN, it's UN. Anyway, we can talk about that in the later stream, but when you go grocery shopping, definitely make sure you're picking up a little, a few things of dry beans, whatever you're, you can make with flour, and pick up your rice and things like that are just, sustainable. Who knows what's going to happen? Anyway, enough about that. So today we're going to talk about Tiana Taylor, because you know how they make movies of our old time. I don't even want to say old time, but like superstars that have gone on and passed, or superstars that are no longer like young now. Well, Tiana Taylor is going to be playing Dionne Warwick in a movie coming up soon. I want to share this article where she talks about the project that she's already begun working on, the Dionne Warwick project. The singer-actress is slated to portray Warwick in a forthcoming series about the legendary songstress. This is probably going to be really good, and she actually does favor Dionne Warwick to me, the structure of her face. Tiana Taylor confirmed that she will be portraying Dionne Warwick in an upcoming project. The Gonna Love Me singer broke the news during a forthcoming interview on Tamron Hall, according to Billboard. We're already working on it, Taylor said. We're in the building process right now. I always wanted to make sure I could lock in with any person I would be playing. The singer-actress disclosed that she looked to Angela Bassett and Jamie Foxx for inspiration in their respective lead roles in musical biopics What's Love Got to Do with It in 1993 and Ray in 2004, which, yes, those were good movies. But I think she's going to be able to play this really well. She's had a wonderful career, Taylor said, and I think right now is about making her feel as safe as possible to tell her story, because a lot of these stories get misconstrued or dramatized to an extent. That's not really where we want to go. So that is going to be probably a really good movie, because Tiana Taylor seems to care about portraying her story the correct way. So this is going to be good. I'm looking forward to it. You guys let me know what you think down in the comments. Are you going to watch? Okay, so moving right along to the Entrepreneur of the Week. When I came across this company, I was like, oh my goodness, where was this at when I was little? Okay, because I'm going to tell you right now, I used to love Barbies, and I used to get all of my cousins old Barbies and old Barbie clothes. I used to be so excited. She had like the McDonald's and the little Barbie dream houses and stuff like that. And since I was younger, I used to get all her hand-me-down Barbie stuff. It was a lot. When I say a lot, I mean she literally had like big bags full of like Barbie stuff. But anyway, the company that I want to talk to you guys about today is called HealthyRootsDolls.com. Okay, these are our girlfriends, like all my ladies and all my parents with kids that are of age to play with dolls. Look at this. This is amazing. This is amazing. These are the girlfriends. The dolls have all different names. You got Zoe and Marisol, and they offer real hair play. So Zoe, I want to say Gianna and Marisol are here to help other girls learn to love their curls. Their hair is a specifically designed full of curl power to be styled just like real hair. They teach all their new girlfriends how to wash, style, and care for their hair through play. So they got a couple of videos here and tutorials on how to do a flexi rod set and detangling. This is amazing, okay? This is amazing. Let's go to the About Us page because something was really interesting about this to me. Healthy Roots Doll is a toy company that creates dolls and storybooks that empower young girls and represent the beauty of our diversity. 65% of the world's population has curly or wavy hair. In 2016, Dove conducted a study and found that only 4 out of 10 girls love their curls. Toys impact how we think, act, and perceive ourselves. So when girls can't find dolls that look like them, it negatively impacts their self-esteem. That's why we created Zoe, the first Healthy Roots doll. We go beyond just painting a doll brown. We create an educational play experience with curl care. Healthy Roots dolls have a medley of facial features, skin tones, and hair textures that can be styled in countless ways. Our dolls have multiple interests and aspirations, which exposes young girls to their own unlimited career potential. Our goal is to represent the voices of young girls in the toy industry with products that empower, educate, and inspire self-love. That kind of sounds like RETV. I'm just going to put it out there. You know what I'm saying? Empower, educate, inspire, Anyway, their mission is to bring curl power to the toy aisle with products that reflect the diversity of our reality. Now, if that is not a reason to go ahead and purchase these dolls, if you know someone that is of doll age, I would definitely, this is a great gift. So the founder, Yalitza Jean Charles, gave a TED Talk, and I'm going to include that TED Talk, the link to that TED Talk in the description, because the TED Talk was over a few years ago, but that is also another inspiration on look how it's grown. So you know what I like to do? We're going to go ahead and we're going to see if they have an Instagram page so that we can go ahead and, yep, they do. So we're going to go ahead and give them a follow on Instagram. And they have everything on this Instagram that they probably have on the website, but you will get to see the different hairstyles and things like that. And there's also a company, and I may bring that up in a later episode, that makes doll-sized bonnets. So we have to see what that company is about. But this is nothing short of amazing. Like, I don't have any young kids right now, but I definitely would recommend this to any of my friends who do. This is bomb, y'all. Anyway, so that is our Entrepreneur of the Week. And when you go over there, make sure you let them know that you heard about them on RETV and your girl DamitaJo sent you, okay? Tell me that wasn't tight. Okay, it is time for Yay or Nay. And the first Yay or Nay is, it's a real question because it has to do with whether things that go on outside of your work life affect your work life. And I have to give you a trigger warning for this first yay or nay because, okay, it does refer to sexual and explicit nature, I'll say. Okay. We're going to take a look at this Instagram from the Neighborhood Talk about this New York judge that has been fired after having an explicit OnlyFans account as a side hustle, okay? According to the New York Post, Gregory A. Locke, 33, was getting his little freak on his OnlyFans account. I'm not going to read what he was posting because you guys are going to have to follow the link below or zoom in on your screen to read this because it's something, okay? He was charging his viewers $12 a month to view his page and would even talk about his page on Twitter. Locke's job was made aware of his account and he was fired on Tuesday for unprofessional behavior. During his seat on the bench, he was making $58 an hour. That seems kind of low for a judge to me. $58 an hour. I guess. Now, what I like to do is I like to go into the comments and see what people are saying. This person, the Fit BBL, says, why are they in that man's personal business stuff? Somebody says, okay, this is Mr. Dennis Byron. He's actually a reporter, a vlogger on YouTube. He follows a lot of good stories. He who judges will one day be judged. Literally. That was funny. You know the cost of living in New York is bad when even a judge got to sell something on the side. Oh, wow. It's the fact that he even needed a side hustle. This is very telling. Yeah, I don't think $58 an hour is a lot. I mean, that's probably like a little over $100,000. I don't know. And then this person says, I don't understand how you can get fired for something you do outside of work that's not illegal. What he chose to do on his time off is his time. So I'm tired of people judging other people on how they choose to live the life and make ends meet. I hope the snitch was fired too, because what were you doing on OnlyFans on your day off looking at it? But for real, it's hard out here. Giving that man his job back. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Does a person's, like, how much does a person's outside lifestyle affect their professional job? Like, I guess it would depend on the situation. For instance, if you were a teacher and, you're binge drinking all weekend, posting it on Facebook, I can see that could affect your job. Maybe if you're a doctor and you're also binge drinking, I don't know. Like, where's the line drawn? Like, if he's not doing anything explicit at work, how did the person find it and all of that? So anyway, get in the comments below. Let me know what you think about this one. Do you think that a person's outside lifestyle affects their job lifestyle or affects their job? Yay or nay? That was crazy. So this next one is just the yay or nay of would you eat in this restaurant and do you think it's a nice restaurant? What do you think? Okay, so this I think I saw this like a long time ago. It was less than a year though, but it's a double-decker restaurant in London. Check out how it's seated. You got to get up on the ladder to get there. If you drop your silverware or anything, like, I want to see the food being delivered to the tables. Like, how did they get it to? Do they climb up on the ladder to get it to the people who are up top? Anyway, that is the yay or nay. Would you eat there? Yay or nay? I would. I think I would, just for the experience. It looks different. I never seen anything like that. But I bet you they're able to save a lot of space because the tables aren't all over and they're, stacked on top of each other. But I've never seen that. It kind of reminds me of those Japanese hotels. Okay, so this next one is another entrepreneur stepping outside the box. Would you think this was a good idea? When I see stuff like this, it makes me just know how creative we are. Okay, so everybody's talking about the vending businesses and things like that. Well, check out this guy. And this is not recent. This happened like almost a year ago, but a Detroit man sold weed out of a vending machine outside his home, bringing in around $2,000 a day. Okay, look at this vending machine. But it looks like you walk up, pick your stuff, put your money in, it takes cash. This is wild. And it comes out just like a regular, like, vending machine. I don't know, the $2,000 a day for really doing nothing is crazy to me. Like, all he did was put that stuff in there and people just came to get it. That's wild. That's wild. Okay, so yay or nay? I mean, you would have to be, I guess you wouldn't have to be into cannabis just to sell it, but $2,000 a day and you just filled a vending machine. So these vending businesses are really doing well, though. I've seen towels in vending machines. I've seen hair in vending machines. I've seen yarn in vending machines. You can literally put anything you want to in a vending machine. Yeah. That's wild. So yay or nay? What do you, I don't know. I don't even know if this is a yay or nay. Like, just what do you think? Get in the comments below. Thank you guys for tuning in to another great episode of What's Going On right here on RTV. If you have not subscribed, you know what you need to do. Don't forget, you can still find us on Roku TV and you can download the app on iOS or Android. I'm your girl, DamitaJo, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Hey, it's your girl, Tia Robertson. I'm the host of Entrepreneur Insider. Right here on RETV, every Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern for entrepreneurs and news that you need to know about. See you there.
Welcome to What's Going On? My name is DamitaJo. Each Wednesday, you can find me here at 3 p.m. I'll be over here discussing different things that are going on and try to bring you a boost of positivity for your week, because we all need this. We're going to share some feel-good stories. We might find a hometown hero. We may take a look at some trending topic. And sometimes we might even find a lesson in a not-so-warm and fuzzy story if we can. I'm DamitaJo, and I'll see you guys on the next episode right here on What's Going On?